Price, Sports Network, to wish a happy posthumous birthday to former heavyweight champion Charles Sonny Liston. Charles Sonny Liston, the fearsome Liston who was born on May 8th, 1932, defeated Floyd Patterson for the heavyweight crown. But Liston would only hold that crown for 2 years. For in 1964, he was bedazzled, befuddled, bewitched, and beaten by one Cassius Clay, who would later change his name to Muhammad Ali. Liston turned professional in 1953, knocking out his first opponent in the first round. He would win 7 fights in a row before losing a split decision to Marty Marshall. Liston would then avenge that loss by knocking out Marshall 7 months later in a return bout. Following that loss to Marshall, Liston won his next 26 fights in a row, 21 of them by knockout. Floyd Patterson was the heavyweight champion during Liston's mediocre rise. Patterson's manager, Custer Model, who would later manage and train Mike Tyson, tried to ignore Liston for 2 very good reasons. He knew Liston was a more than formidable opponent. And number 2, he knew that Liston was owned by the mob. And the mob had tried to run Custer Model out of boxing years before because he wouldn't comply. D'Amato tried to use the mob angle to steer clear of the match, but the sports writers and boxing magazines didn't care. They clamored for the bout. Liston was knocking out the fighters that Patterson was avoiding. He was becoming must-watch TV. In addition, Liston's name was being thrown in Patterson's face everywhere he went. Finally, Patterson had enough. He forced D'Amato to make the match. So, on September 25th, 1962, in Comiskey Park in Chicago, the 33-1 Charles Sonny Liston stepped into the ring against a 38-2 Floyd Patterson with the heavyweight crown on the line. Liston knocks out Patterson in the first round, and now his name is forever etched in history. Happy birthday, Charles Sonny Liston.